Hi, welcome to demonstration and explanation for the hidden bird camouflage concept. Now, I'm gonna play it right now. It's gonna show up on the screen. Here you go. And the nature is that when the squirrels in the background are meshed with the design of the bird will be almost impossible to find once the bird stops moving. But when it continues moving, it will be that much easier to spot. And I will play right now. And now, when it comes to this, it is a sort of camouflage. And the bird sitting still, is the way for the brain to not pick up a pattern. And the brain is able to pick up a difference in the patterns of the scribbles, especially when the bird is moving, because you'll see it moving throughout the constant background. But when it's not constant and it sits in the background, you won't be able to tell the difference between the background and the bird, which therefore enables it to have a camouflage effect to where you can't find it. This has real world implications, just like in the military when soldiers have foliage camouflage, they'll have similar green lines as leaves in a forest, and they'll slowly move in as a unit so that the effect of the bird moving isn't as big and they won't look as different from their surroundings. So soldiers move slowly throughout the environments that they're camouflaged in, and when they feel threatened, they'll stop and listen, because they will be so much harder to spot when they stop because of the effect shown in the video. Additionally, there are so many ways of exploiting this. Now, the military is obviously one example, but there are a bunch of animals in nature that do this, like the stone curlew, and it's a bird that camouflages by looking like rocks and stones. Now, it's a survival tactic to avoid predators, obviously, but rocks and stones are also very still and abstract objects. And this stone curlew is a bird that has adapted to a point where it is able to stop and use the benefit of the camouflage to its advantage in its survival. Now, a human implication of this is, let's say like you're at a party or a club and people are jumping like up and down, right? But you're looking for someone, right? And if you were to look from like a top down or just a regular perspective, you're able to see a lot of people that are moving side to side instead of up and down, because they look different from their background and they are breaking the pattern. Just like how when the bird moves, it's breaking the pattern of the background so you can find the bird. But when someone is standing still in that crowd, when they're staying vertical, they won't be able to find them as easily. So that's just one example of the effect taking place in a human setting.